Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are taking a look at Days Gone, the sleeper Sony hit that came out on the PlayStation 4 last year. Days Gone, you take on the role of Deacon St. John, a motorcycle outlaw set in the zombie apocalypse, this giant open world in the Pacific Northwest. It's a fantastic open world zombie game that I think a lot of people missed this one and kind of slept on it. I'm so glad it's come to the PlayStation Plus collection, because now hopefully more people will have a chance to check this one out. This video, we're going to teach you exactly how to get the Platinum Trophy without going into any spoiler details. There'll be no story spoilers in this video, but we'll give you a top line of what's required, how long it's going to take you, if there are any missable trophies, so you're all prepared for this Platinum when you go for it yourself. Let's have a look at Days Gone. Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you're a new viewer of the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make new videos like this every single day, taking a look at the latest PlayStation and trophy news. We're currently uploading 22 trophy guides and roadmaps, one for every single game in the PlayStation Plus collection coming to PS5. If you're after any of the games in that collection, have a look on the channel and I will have a guide for it for you. Today's guide is about Days Gone. It is a spoiler-free guide which will tell you exactly how to get the Platinum Trophy in this game without ruining anything for you. Days Gone is about a 5 out of 10 in terms of trophy difficulty. It sits really in that middle of the road camp, very similar to God of War and Uncharted 4 if you want to kind of benchmark it there. The game is going to take you about 60 hours to platinum, and that's just due to the sheer size of this game. The narrative and campaign in this game alone is significant. Plus the world and the entire, and all the side quests and the content in here as well, just bulk this thing out to something fiercely big. There are no online trophies, no missable trophies, and the game's only going to require a single playthrough. Thankfully, like a lot of Sony games these days, the trophies are very forgiving in this one. There is no chapter select, but it's not really required for a game like this being open world, and there are no trophy stacks for this game either. We always have a look at the trophy breakdown. This game has 46 base game trophies. It does have some additional DLC trophies, but we won't be looking at those today. Those 46 trophies are made up of 13 non-missable story-related trophies, 5 side quest-based trophies, 4 trophies associated with killing enemies in particular ways with particular weapons, 9 to do with upgrading your bike or your character or your guns, 6 to do with collectibles, and then another 8 associated to misc objectives in the world. See, it's a pretty friendly trophy list, right? There's nothing too crazy in here. There's nothing here that's going to be too frightening. Steps to Platinum, pretty straightforward as well. Nothing is missable in this game, so feel free to tackle this any way you want. I love it when I can say that to somebody, because they can literally just go ahead and play the game and enjoy it without worrying about looking at the trophies, a guide, a collectible guide, a walkthrough, anything like that. They're not going to have any story elements spoiled for them, which is exactly how you want to play a game. The game is essentially I've got Collectathon, Complete-a-thon here, which is, I guess, the simplest way to describe a game that just requires you to play through it and then do everything, which is basically what this is. There are a couple of trophies in this game that I do want to call out though. One's called You've Got Red on You, and that's for looting over 500 human enemies. This is something that if you don't do it early on, it could become kind of grindy later in the game. So depending on your playstyle, you might not be doing this the whole way through the game. So just make sure you loot as many human enemies as possible until you get that trophy, and then you can stop doing that. Or keep doing it if that's just how your playstyle works. The other thing I wanted to call out here is collectible trophies. Obviously, being a massive open world, if you're kind of periodically clearing the map of collectibles, it's going to make your life faster. But if you don't want to right now, you can do it post-game anyway, because like I said, nothing is missable. You can do it at any point. The last step is cleanup, essentially, post-game. Once you finish the main story in the campaign, the zombie hordes do become visible to you on the map, which means finding them is significantly easier, and you do have to take them all out. Because of this, I would suggest just saving this till the very end and then just doing it all at once. Not only will you have the best equipment in the game, which makes it more fun to play, you'll have a better upgraded bike as well. You'll also be able to just take things out easier, and you'll know exactly where to go to do it. And that's really all there is in terms of steps to Platinum. It's actually a pretty damn straightforward plat. It's just a very time-consuming one because of the sheer scope of what you have to do in this game. Now, the 2 trophies that I want to call out specifically are the one we've already talked about. You've got Red on You. That's for collecting 541 items from corpses. These are human corpses, not zombie corpses, so make sure you specifically use the loot function on humans that you've killed so that you can get, you can push this number up. 541 is actually quite a lot, even for a game like this, so make sure you start doing this pretty early on. The other one is called Burnout Apocalypse, and this is for using nitro and drift at the same time on your bike for at least 5 seconds. This requires you to have fully upgraded your nitro tank to level 3. The reason that this is difficult is because you have to fully upgrade your bike to get to that point. It's going to be one of the end game type upgrades that you equip to your bike. You do need to collect a lot of currency and things like that to be able to upgrade yourself, your bike, your weapons. So just keep that in mind as well. There is a specific trophy for upgrading your bike to that point. Otherwise, you might have missed that upgrade when you were playing through the game. But that's really all there is. There's not a huge amount of complexity here. There's not a huge amount to even say here in terms of this game. Let me know what you guys thought of this one. Maybe you haven't tried it because you missed it when it first came out, and this is a great opportunity for you to jump into it. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have any tips and tricks that are spoiler free, leave them in the comment section down below as well. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye for now.